Please welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovely. I
If
came
you
across this
follow
video on
this
my video
comment back, it will
and
go
I
to
hope
a
to share
video
where
of a
this
black
pan-colored
woman.
woman actually comfortably sends a short message to people that looks like me, telling them that they should all get ready to be whipped. Like this actually got a lot of people reacting, and I was able to put out some
I'm going to
stitches from
show
my
you a
favorite
picture of
TikToker
her.
who happens to be
Just
Thomas.
get
I'm
ready
just going to
for
roll
it.
the clip as well as some of other stitches I
Now, I
was
bet
able
you,
to put together. Please leave me your
diamonds to
thought in the comment
donuts,
section for the end of this
this
video. And please do
is
not
not
forget
that
that we do not
person.
support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here
Maybe it
for
is.
educational
Maybe,
and
maybe
informative
I'm wrong
purposes.
for the first,
Alright,
well,
lovelies, wanna just
one of the
relax with
first
the
times.
popcorn,
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
video, and
this
let's
is
get into it.
exactly. If you follow this comment back, it will go to a video of a black woman. I'm going to show you a picture of her. Just get ready for it. Now, I bet you, diamonds to donuts, this is not that person. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong for the first, well, one of the first times. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is exactly her. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the picture of a white woman that's passed away. Maybe it's the picture of the motherfucker who said this shit. Maybe it's his mom or her mom or whatever. But do you see her? Is it clear to you yet? Is it making any fucking sense yet? Let me clarify it a little bit more. I'm going to confess to something. Okay? There is no way in fucking hell anybody can walk around thinking I enjoy schooling white people. It is fucking impossible to think that. 53 years of my life, do you think I enjoy having to talk to Caucasian Americans about other Caucasian Americans and Caucasian American shit? Do I look like I'm having a fucking good time doing this? No. I have been accused of hating white people. I've also been accused of being racist to white people, which is part of the fucking problem. It's part of the problem. That part right there. You're being racist to me because I'm white. Have we really gotten to this place in history? Have we? So let me go ahead and say this. Again, I have to because it's weird. Those who are in the know. They know. If you get up every fucking morning to do anti-racism work, not I don't see color, anti-racism work, meaning you are confronting the biases and bigotry that you have been taught, the things that you have carried along, the ideas that you now realize are part of stereotypical thinking. If you were confronting mom and dad and uncles and aunts and brothers and sisters and loved ones, grandma, grandpa, your baby mama, your baby daddy, if you were doing that fucking work, I never have to tell you, hey, I ain't talking about you, because you already know. But I'm going to give you a little secret. Something all those bearded white men that swear I hate white people will never fucking tell you. They will never tell you this. I have a reason to. If I did, I'd have a fucking reason, because I'm going to tell you something. If you are truly doing anti-racism work, please understand something. You are one of six. One of six. Now, what do I mean by that? It's really simple. As hard as you are working to erase and unlearn the bullshit that you have been taught throughout your life, there are 5 other motherfuckers going backwards. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. 5 of them going backwards. Not only are they embracing the fucking stereotypes, not only are they embracing the way those stereotypes make them feel, the superiority that they get from those stereotypes, but those motherfuckers are talking. I made a video, a couple of days ago where I said for every one white woman that is trying to demystify white womanhood and confronting shit that is going on amongst other white women, there are 4 or 5 other fucking white women that can come in, walk right behind you, and fuck up your shit in seconds. You are trying to really, truly build solidarity between white women and black and brown and native and indigenous and Jewish and Asian and Pacific Islander and fucking native and indigenous and gay and femme presenting women. And within seconds, that shit could be wiped the fuck out. Wiped out by the next white woman that comes right behind you. It's the same thing with white people in general. This is why we don't want to be in y'all spaces. You want the truth there, fuck it. I don't think anybody else on TikTok's gonna tell you, so I'm gonna tell you. The reason we don't want to be in y'all spaces is because we don't know which one of y'all is gonna be either number 1 or number 6. It is a crapshoot every morning. If you're black, brown, native and indigenous, if you're Asian and Pacific Islander, if you're Jewish, if you're gay or femme presenting, walking your ass out the door, you don't know what the fuck you're going to meet. You don't. This is why that shit transcends politics. That's why we don't want to hear you're a Republican, Democrat, this, that. Fuck you. We don't know who we can trust. We don't. That's why we're fucking paranoid all the fucking time. We don't know. We don't know how much of your bullshit that you're either deconstructing or embracing has rubbed off to other fucking people. Walk around here fucking all the time. Shit, fuck. And why? Why? Because we understand that to do what we, and by we, I mean any marginalized community content creator that does education and things of that nature, we understand that we got to keep talking until that 6 is 5 or 4 or 3 or 2. It probably will never be 1 because motherfuckers are putting that shit into their kids. But when I say it, I gotta be hating white people and be racist to white people. How? My wife is white than a motherfucker. She don't like some of you motherfuckers either. So explain it to me like I'm a fucking 5-year-old. How the fuck can you possibly think that I, who have never had power, never had position over any fucking white person whatsoever, can somehow be racist to you when I'm not even one of the people that invented that shit? And why is it that that's the easiest fucking explanation that you will give rather than, oh, I don't know, I'm a racist dick? And for those of you who are doing anti-racism work, but you aren't seeing any inroads towards these communities that you are trying to do anti-racism work for, ask yourself this question. I really want you to think about it. This is part of that unlearning that you're going to need to do. If you had to live in a country that was built by racism, propped up by racism, steeped in racism, is in the bones of every aspect of this country, the laws, the legislation, and the executive power on both sides of the political fucking aisle. If you had to wake up every morning and walk out into that, not knowing who is doing the real true work of anti-racism and who is embracing the shit and everything that comes around it. If you had to watch as motherfuckers who literally have no content at all, very little following, but made an account just to say shit like this, would you not be paranoid? Wouldn't you just be a little bit paranoid? And if you can say yes to that, ask yourself, what would you do about it? This is not a marginalized people problem. It still is Caucasian people. Still. And yet some want us to do the work that they're too fucking lazy to do. Make it make sense.
I need more white content creators to talk about race. I need more white content creators to talk about race on this app. There's a couple white people doing the proverbial Lord's work, but I'm not seeing enough of y'all. White people need to start speaking up about racism. They need to start calling racism out, and they need to start modeling anti-racist behavior for other white people. No matter how many which ways people like me, black people, other people of color try to explain and break down and point out and call in racism, anti-blackness, it's just never gonna land the same way if it's coming from a white person. White allies be talking about creating a physical shield, barrier protecting black people from danger when it comes to protests, etc. Y'all need to create a metaphorical shield on this app for black people and other people of color. I just don't see enough action from the anti-racist community. Maybe it's just not coming up on my FYP. A couple people do, shout out to that that one white boy who be like, white people don't know how to eat food. There's a couple, but he's pretty much the only one. Him and a handful of people. And my FYP is full of discussions on race and anti-racism. So I should be seeing a lot of white people if they're out there. The more white people talking about anti-racism, calling out racism, modeling anti-racist behavior out there, the more change, the quicker change is going to really happen. I know that there's a lot of anti-racist white people out there, especially on this app. I know it. And I know y'all know what time it is. Y'all need to be in these TikTok streets talking about racism and anti-racism. As has been proven time and time again, they're not gonna listen to us. They're gonna listen to you, not us. You. I want to see more of y'all on my timeline.
Hello, white person. I guess I'm grouped in with the white community, even though I've been like super antisocial my entire fucking life because people scare the shit out of me. Okay? Let's get this straight right now. Race? We have one race, and it is the human race. You guys like to categorize yourself by skin color, melanin, by all this shit. You guys are stupid as fuck, okay? Because you haven't been taught that there's one race, the human race. Okay? I back her. Fuck yeah. But I'm going to tell you this, as a member of the white community, I will never respect somebody that wants to disrespect me. And I'm sure you guys feel the same fucking way. You want to be a productive member of society? Then conduct yourself that way. It's really fucking easy. It's a simple fucking concept. And yes, I do know about your history. I do know about slavery. I do know the truth about what the fuck happened. As a lot of us do. But here in 2025, if you really want to use that as an excuse to not work, to have free handouts, but you guys, no, dude, stop it. Robbing stores, murdering fucking people, that are not the same color as you? Stop it. We did the same thing, we'd be called Nazis. You see where the fuck I'm going with this? I back her. I got you, girl. And you know what? I bet you can cook some killer fucking barbecue. I would love to be there. I got you, girl.
So most of us know that the origins of racism and the original intent behind it was to dehumanize people for the purpose of creating a socioeconomic hierarchy based on color or race so that white people could utilize the free labor of black people for centuries to come. But after chattel slavery was made illegal and we went through the Jim Crow era and the civil rights movement, I think that the main root of the racism that white people continue to display to this day is jealousy. It's just an astronomical, abominable level of jealousy when it comes to our determination, our strength, our talent, our beauty, our ability to create an entirely different culture when ours was stolen from us. I can go on for days. And at the end of this long rope of jealousy, there's this fear, this bone-chilling fear that if black people were to ever gain any type of equity in this country or somehow even become more socioeconomically powerful than white people, that we would oppress them in the same way that they have oppressed us. But what they aren't understanding, and I've been really trying to find a nice way of saying this. Yeah, I couldn't find a nice way of saying it, so I'm just going to come out and say it. We have studied the material and have decided that there is no need to sabotage, discriminate against, or oppress you. We have studied the material and have decided that we can win the race just fine without having to tie your shoelaces together. We have studied the material and we have decided that you are simply not a threat to our success. Y'all can rest easy because we have studied the material and there is simply no need. And if I were them, I would start thinking long and hard about the message that I am sending black people by continuing to oppress them centuries later.
Lovely. It is actually people that looks like this. It is actually people that looks like this that will come out with their full chest and say the quiet parts out loud. And when you confront them, when you want to expose them, when you want to expose the kind of person that they are, this is how they go about the social platform, crying and claiming to be the victim of circumstance. Like, this is just it. So this particular commentary was left on a video of a black woman who was like, trying to, it's just a clip of her own picture trying to define the way at which things are getting so, worked up. And all she could reply was that, okay, she should get ready for Trump, baby. That she should get ready to go back to picking. Like, the thing is that I have actually said this quite a number of times, that majority of people like this always wish that slavery ever returns. Majority of them wish that they could own slaves. Even they're still owning them to date. They're still owning them. Like, there have been some couple of stitches that I put up here. Some what happened about last year, I think end of last year, where this couple, they decided that they were going to go adopt people that looks like me, underaged. The least age was about 5 years, and when they adopted them, about 5 of them, they were instructed to work in their farms. And these underage were probably living on their garage, And until one day, somebody was just passing by and heard noise, and that was when the authority was, alerted that there's some group of underage people living here, probably working on a farm owned by some pan-colored couple. It still happened. It happened, And the fact is that the way at which these people, especially these pan-colored people, are all out showing the level of races is just so alarming. It's as if this present administration gave them all of the opportunity to spew whatsoever they have been, what they have been bottling in for a very, very long time. Like it is just an avenue for them to unpack all of their realities that they have been hiding for a very long time. So many people are. So many of them, they are showing their faces one after the other. Let's just imagine what happened with this pan-colored woman who decided to use the N-word on a 5-year-old. Her likes and every other, stitch that I put up here. Most of them are just coming out showing their real face, their true color, their true nature. Because they feel that, there is no consequences after all. I can do whatsoever I want. I can say whatsoever I say. But my own problem is the fact that when you call people like this out, when you try to expose them, so that their family and friends can actually know the kind of person that they are, this is when it becomes a problem. This is when it becomes, oh my God, who actually told you to go film? Who instructed you to do that? Oh my God, I am now the victim. Like, this is what is happening with the Ssed woman and the 5-year-old. Just look at what somebody have to say. Always looking for the opportunity to actually spite something, and when you react, they will call you ghetto and loud. But you actually be on your own space. These people will keep on looking for that ghetto to come up from you, to come out of you. And when you react, they call it a ghetto act. Oh my God, how dare you react? You just have to bottle it in. This is what it means to be someone of my own type of. You have to keep on, fighting each and every person. They have to keep on reminding you of your trauma and that of your ancestors. They have to keep on reminding you. You think these people are people that can have a repentant heart? They can never repent. They can never. And the newest administration is giving them all of the credibility that they want, all of the privilege that they want to have to do what they have been craving to do for a very long time. The good thing about this is that both the people that voted and unvoted are also facing the consequences. This is just, it's just so sad, but it's not something that's nothing that made the eyes will bleed. It's not new. But let's just keep on exposing people like this, to keep on telling people who does not really believe that there is something like race and cis. A lot of people still talk about how race and cis does not exist. It's something that happens 400 years ago. People are still saying it, yeah? This is 2025, and somebody is still talking about a 400 years trauma. Anyway, lovely snap, want to just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like, and I will see you lovely when I upload the next one. Comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like, and I will see you lovely when I upload the next one.